That's just way too big.
She has one on the back of her other leg now too.
Does she?
Yeah, she had one before and it got better, but now there's another one.
This has been going on for 3 months like this.
And it's getting bigger though, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
That's the history so far as to what's been
So
done.
it started in April. Okay, so that was basically the first visit was treating it as a summer sore. Second visit, biopsy done to confirm summer sore. Round of dexamethasone, remove small amount of Profesh. Okay.
And she's also been treating it. Shoot, I just forgot.
Thank you.
She's also been treating it.
Thank you.
Okay. And the medication that she was getting, she's been getting continuously here.
Yeah, plus her legs are all swelling up now.
Yeah, that's typical of Pythium. You know what Pythium is?
No.
Okay. That's a fungus that usually lives in ponds or any standing water. And it gets into horses' wounds. And it has usually this look to it. I mean, this kind of discharge, yellow, nasty. And they tend to have these little, what we call cunkers.
Hey, Doc. Here's the other stuff that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Underwood.
Underwood. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
Thank you. But usually they have these little chambers like this, and they just got that look. And see this yellow discharge. I mean, that's not a typical summer sore.
Right.
I mean, usually I can get in here and find some of these. They feel like little wood chunks. They're called cunkers. The old timers used to call this Florida leeches, because they'd be typically horses that were in. Yeah, here's some right here. These little guys. These hard concretions. So usually the way that they get it is they have. Do you have any ponds or standing water that she could have been in, like in April?
Well, no,
So
the
any,
only
like,
thing
little
that
pond?
the only thing that I have is paddocks, okay?
Yeah.
And
But there's no ponds, no lakes.
Nope.
No.
You guys ever go on any trail rides where you could have gone into
No,
a
this
pond?
horse, nope.
Okay. Because usually that's the common denominator. The horse is standing, and it's got to be, not like a river. It's got to be standing water, like a little pond. It's just sitting there for a while. Stagnant water.
Yeah.
The horse goes in. They have a little cut, and then this leech, or not leech, this fungus gets in it, and the old guys used to call it that, but it's not a leech. It's actually a fungal organism, and it's called. It's Pythios is the name of it. Pythium insidiosum is the scientific name, and it's very, very aggressive. I mean, and it behaves a lot like a cancer. I mean, it can get into the bone. I mean, it can get.
Well, that's what I'm worried about because it's right in
I mean, this is just crazy. This
Yeah,
is
Diane wants you to look
coronet.
under her
I
foot
can't
too.
believe she's not lame. I just can't believe this mare's walking as well as she is.
Yeah,
That's,
take a look under.
This is a mess. This is just really.
This
advanced case.
this is fairly new here.
Yeah.
Diane wanted you to look at that.
Do you think she would consider sending her somewhere, like the University of Florida? There's a guy up there that I really trust a lot that just worked on one of these for me. You want to see a picture of one that's going to blow your mind?
Even worse than this.
Oh, yeah. You won't believe this mare.
Did they get her better?
Unfortunately not. It was, I'll describe it to you. This mare, they used to call her Nessie because she would go in the pond. I mean, she loved, it's a big draft mare, a big Belgian mare. And she'd go in the pond, all you could see is her little head in the water. I mean, that's so they thought it was, funny, this mare would love the water so much. Well, one day she comes in with a wound right here, and they thought she ran into a tree. Maybe she did, but they didn't, they just treated topically. Well, before you knew it, this thing was just huge. I mean, it was like this, a mass this big on her butt. It's a big horse, a big Belgian horse. And we cut it a couple times in the field, but it just kept coming back and coming back. But there's a vaccine for it that we tried on her. There's a vaccine that used to be made at Michigan State. Now a guy in Texas is making this vaccine. And we tried that with her, and it seemed to help for a while. And then, but that case was just so far gone that, I mean, she...
Are we looking at the same thing on the other foot also?
You may be. Well, that one looks more like a summer sore. The other one may just be a regular
That's how
summer
it
sore.
started.
Mm-hmm.
It started.
And a lot of them do start, and a lot of them have both. See, a lot of them have summer sore, which is Habronema. You guys know all about that, I'm sure. Habronema and this Pythium can live together. Okay, a lot of times the summer sore is what starts the wound, makes it nasty, and then you have the Pythium that it comes in later, and it makes it like this. But
Call
it's a
Diane.
very simple diagnosis.
Let the doctor talk to
Yeah,
the
let me talk